Good morning. It's early in the morning, that's why it looks dark here. It's cold outside, that's why I'm bundled up. I hope you're doing well today. Today I'm going to show you what I would like for you to work on for our official assignment. And just please be aware, I would like for you to share this with me. So I should be able to look at it, edit it potentially, and I want to check in with you before we submit it for the final copy. So just be aware, if you turn one into me, most likely I'm going to give you some feedback and ask you to adjust or tweak it. So let's go to Canva and I'll show you what we're going to start today. All right, so here in Canva, just on canva.com, you can see that I am still logged in over here because there's my name. So make sure you're still logged in so you'll be able to, your designs, it saves your designs kind of on the go. So if you start something and, it goes, you close it for some strange reason, you should be able to find it. Today, I don't want you to go to templates. I want you to create a design. So I want you to come over here and click create a design. And I want you to choose a poster. So I want you to do kind of a larger piece. Now you can see that there are some designs in here, but I would prefer that you begin with blank. So to start with, let's begin with blank. And again, so there are still some designs over here that might be helpful, but really I would like, I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to tell if you haven't, but I would like for you to kind of work from a blank scene here. But I just want to kind of show you some tools over here that are available to you. So let's start with background. We need to have a background for this. And this is where, you can just kind of explore. You can do some searching. So let's say, let's see if there's I'm just going to randomly try something here. Canyon. See if there's a canyon background. Sort of. The other thing that's important is it says that this is free. So there's my background. And I'm just kind of winging this just to kind of show you guys some different ideas that you can use, some different tools that you can use. So now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to choose elements. And so you can see there's speech bubbles, there's, all kinds of things. And then again, so yep, you can see just some kind of fun stuff. Again, as you kind of scroll over it, you can see that it's free. So it gives you an idea of kind of what's available. So the other thing that I want to point out is that you can search. So let's see, what am I going to search now? Backpacker. And you can see there's a whole ton of images here. So so that's kind of handy. I'm going to choose one of these. So here's, when you see this crown, that tells you that that it's a pro tool. So there may not be any backpacker images that I can use based on just kind of a quick glance here. Now I will say one thing: if you they do a free 30-day trial. So if you get permission, of course, nothing's free. You could sign up, and just as long as you sign out before they start charging you money, you can kind of use the Pro Tools if you wanted. I'm not going to use the Pro Tools, so I'm going to change my search because these are all, they all have to be part of the Pro. I'm going to search hiker. And again, just kind of looking. Not finding anything that doesn't have that crown. That's all right. So just to show you, you might come up against this. You're going to have to be creative to try to figure out an alternative. So let's try one more. Okay, so backpack, and I got some free ones here. So just looking quickly to see if there are any other. The free ones generally will be at the top. So just kind of consider that. So let's see, I'm going to use this guy. Again, I think most of you probably be familiar. I can adjust the size of this. I can click on this and place this in a specific spot. Um, those pink lines that are showing up on my screen, those are kind of guidelines. So it's showing me where, like if I wanted to place this in the very center of my screen, you can see that those lines are kind of showing me that now. If I wanted to place it just below halfway, you can see. So I'm going to place it kind of down here in the corner. It's created that kind of margin, which is important visually most of the time. So yep, just kind of going for it. So let's go here again to photos. Let's see if there's a hiker in here. So I could potentially, and you can see most of these are free to start with. So I've got some images here I could work with, and I'm gonna click this image, put it over here. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller so it's kind of a part of what we're doing. And again, this doesn't really relate to the poster that I want to make. I'm just kind of showing you a little bit of an idea. And then the last thing I want to do, I want to come up here and I'm going to adjust. So there's all kinds of tools up here that will allow you to filter it. There are different effects. I'm going to go to transparency because I want to make this image a little more see-through. So I'm just going to adjust the transparency so that you can, it almost looks like the hikers are hiking on these mountains, but I'm just kind of playing with some tools here. So now that image is adjusted. If I click on it again, I come back, I have more of these effects. This was one that I played with the last time. There's all different kinds of effects. So I would encourage you to just kind of explore, especially on the first day. Just do some exploration, find some things that you might want to use. And the last thing I want to show you is text. So you can see for text purposes, I would say if you find a font combination like some of these here that you would like to use, I welcome you to use those. Everything else, though, I kind of would like for you to create from scratch. So don't take a poster that's already exists like we did yesterday and make a new one. So yeah, so here's some different fonts. I'm going to choose, again, I'm just kind of winging it here. Choose that one, and you can see it starts. So I'm going to move this up. I'm going to adjust the size. And, you can see now I would be able to adjust this. So that's kind of what I want you to see. I'm gonna let me just show you one last thing. So I'm gonna show you. I want to share this. So so I've kind of got this where I not really, but I kind of got this where I want it. I'm gonna click up here, share, and you need to add my email in here. So my email would be natebarton@icimagine.org. So don't forget to do that, and please, if you would, give me permission to edit. I won't edit unless you want my help with something, but if you give me permission to edit and you need help, that'll make it much easier for me to do that. So don't forget to give me permission to edit, and then send the invitation, and I'll be able to look at what you've done and see how your work is going. All right. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing what you guys submit.